乗り込むタイムマシン With my opinion 溢れる情熱肉と脳裏で今見えない力で揺らすスピーカーそちら側の世界にはありますか Freedom We are 日本人やめた暇人の自由人の地球人クラブコードミュージック要するにご機嫌なやつら最高なやつら君が何だって構わない体を揺らしなここまで来る
Alright, really quick, you're probably wondering how we're going around Tokyo with a toddler. So, we bought this before we left, the Ergo Baby that pretty much wears straps on like a backpack. And it has a hoodie that you could button down over the head just in case, the weather's a little harsh. But it's very simple, just like any other baby carrier. This one worked out pretty well for my wife. She carried him the most of the time. So a little bit more attached to my wife than he is to me sometimes. So, baby carrier, you can find these most places anywhere that has baby accessories and stuff. Amazon's a good place to look. Another thing that we had was a stroller, which is like a travel stroller that we bought off of Amazon. The one we have is Zoe, and it comes with a carrying case that you could use to check in with your check-in luggage. When we did take this, we were kind of hesitant because we read that people usually don't use strollers around Tokyo, but there will be people, other tourists, some locals that are using strollers, pushing their kids around. It's a little crazy because you're in Shibuya. Tokyo and all is a very busy city, so you're kind of dodging people, but they usually get out of the way. You just kind of have to play a little bit of a game with it. Ours, very simple. Comes out of the bag that you travel with. And the handles have these little latches right here. Just pull them up, push it out, bam. You have a full stroller for traveling. And the wheels are bigger than most strollers that I've seen people use around the States. So, and it's sturdy enough. So pretty much just strap your kid in and you're good to go. You've got this hooded part. Comes over there, if you want to look down, you can see your kid while he's napping. He or she is napping actually. And it's pretty durable, and it has a little brake lock on it. But if you're traveling around Asia, specifically Tokyo, those are two things that you might need for a toddler because they're going to be, a little uneasy at times. But those are little tips for you guys. All right, peace. All right, so my wife and my kid are both sleeping right now. So I'm going to head out. I'm going to try to go to Shibuya and walk over to Disk Union and Manhattan Records, which are two places where I bought records before, so I'm gonna get some vinyl and pick them up.
領所なり時空超えた俺のボイス効果不効果君は俺たちをチョイスだってこのファンクもキャッチできなきゃただのノイズどんなものにも意味があるという変わり者俺たちが旅に出る理由言わなくても余裕感じてるはずさなんかあったかいそのキーワード FREE 体抜け出して未来見に時空を飛び越えて LOVE 山立つみたいスペーシー尾を引いて走り去るクリア
Alright, here it is, Disk Union. This is where I used to buy records whenever I do stop by in Tokyo. They have a lot of hip-hop here, so I'm trying to find some Japanese hip-hop here. And of course, they got different floors where you can find stuff, so I'm going to go to BF, and of course, 4F. So yeah, if you're shopping around Tokyo, you want to find records. Disk Union, and then nearby is Manhattan Records also. They have a lot of good hip-hop over there. So I'm going to check this out right now. Alright, so I just picked up a few records from Disk Union. Just dug through like all the hip hop and soul, but only bought about 3 records, and I'll show you guys later the hotel what I got. The lighting's better over here, so I'm recording over here. And it's Friday night, so it's pretty busy over here in Shibuya. We're gonna try to grab a beer and then get some dinner. So we're gonna clock out. All right, guys, peace. This is a craft beer spot over here in Tokyo. So the video for the records collecting and all that stuff is pretty short. I want to really record inside of the record store all too much. But anyways, you might be thinking the same thing I was thinking when I saw what you just saw, which was a taco cart in the middle of Shibuya. The thing was, I was like, there's no way there's a taco cart that's authentic Mexican food out here in Japan. And I walked past it and I looked inside and I thought the guy was Japanese. Well, maybe he has like good culinary skills and learned maybe something in Mexico. He ended up being Mexican, and after I had my beers inside of the OL Brewing, or Oslo Brewing Company, which were pretty good by the way. They had good IPAs and everything from OL Brewing, as well as a couple of local Japanese beers, and they're very, very good. The only thing about craft beer that you need to know in Tokyo is it's pricey. Very similar to pricing in the States, but maybe $1 or $2 higher per beer. Other than that, beer was good, but back to the Mexican food that was in the middle of Shibuya in a cart. I had to try it because me being from San Diego, California, where we claim to have the best Mexican food besides south of the border, I was like, hey, I'm gonna give it a try. So the guy is actually Mexican, and he actually got to Tokyo a couple years ago from Guadalajara. And so I was like, well, I have a roommate back a couple of years I lived with that's from Guadalajara, and we kind of just like talked really quick. They had a menu, and thinking how they cook food in Japan, they have probably some of the best pork. When I don't eat too much pork usually, but when I'm traveling abroad, I always get some of the dishes that I think might be the best. So he had some carnitas tacos. There's a set that you can buy where it comes with 6 tacos, and then it comes with a fresh made guacamole that he makes in the cart, and then also a side of pico de gallo, and some fresh chips that he makes, and it's in this container, and you could eat it there. But I opted to take it to go because I had to go back to the hotel. I got back to the hotel and ate it, and it was very good. I couldn't believe that I was eating that good of Mexican food in the middle of Japan. Anyways, I just had to let you guys know, so there's a little bit of background to what I recorded there. It's a short vlog. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm gonna kick in some other stuff from the other days after this one. So I hope you enjoyed it. Right, peace.